I've seen a lot of
Exactly,
people
but now there is. So my apathy is gone with Ron Paul. I've got a reason to vote now. So,
and if we found a candidate, like anybody that's a candidate for local offices that if it has his platform, call us up. We've got quite a few. Yeah.
Yes.
We're talking about having a forum. I haven't contacted him yet, but we'd like to talk to you. So maybe you could help me with that, Paul. We get some of the city council people running, or some people running, if we could get them a forum where they could do 5–10 minutes, maybe at the GOP or something, and we could tell our viewers, come on down, an open forum. They could give us 5 minutes to tell us this platform, especially for people like us that are, I mean, Christine's been into politics a little bit, but me and Rachel, I don't know where Al is. Have you ever been involved?
Yeah, I was a precinct committeeman for 12 years.
Oh, yeah.
And then now I'm back into it again, so.
So you fell out for the same...
I fell out because of the fact that I didn't see any difference between the two parties. So it was like, who do you vote for? Well, whoever got in, the same things were going to happen no matter which party.
Just who, they were just going to maybe spend the money on a different project.
Would it come this way or would it come this way? But it was the same point.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? But another thing that I would like is a vote for none of the above. If you don't like either party,
you're talking about November. Let's have a vote.
That's for November, but I would like to have a little box that says none of the above. And if there's more none of the above, they have to throw out those two people, those two candidates, and start over. It might cost some money, but I want none of the above put on there.
And you know what's sad about that is that's because we wouldn't have to even get to that far if it would have been anybody that meets the qualifications of president.
Right.
And got on the ballots in all 50 states. Huckabee, Paul, they got the same airtime.
Exactly.
They got the same publicity because there's a consensus. Are we voting for people because we believe in them, or did the media put them out there and this is what we have left? I'm not going to debate. We've talked about the media before, but that becomes a real important argument because you look at Paul. Huckabee got a little bit at the end of his campaign, right before Iowa, but as soon as he didn't do well in one state, he lost it. Paul never. I read an article that said Michelle Obama and Bill Clinton got more airtime than Ron Paul. Now, come on, he's running for president. Give him 5, debate.
They even gave Ralph Nader more airtime, I believe.
Well, that's an important thing. The media is not interested in giving information. They're interested in getting people to watch.
And when did we get to that point?
That's a very important
when there's supposed to be reporters.
Who said that?
There are freedom of press, I mean.
We'll want to get back to that. We're going to have you back, Paul. We're getting short on time. And I would definitely like to, I definitely would like to see something like that if we could work something out, Paul.
That can be done. Where we could get a platform and a date before the primaries. We'll get a show on, or I'll put it all over my website. But I know my group, it will at least come. The Fort Wayne Meetup Group for Ron Paul, as we always say. If anybody's interested, you go to ronpaulfortwayne.com and you can see all about us. We will definitely be there because we are looking for constitutional-minded people. We think we've drifted so far. We're not. I mean, we're ready for unity, but not at our principles' expense.
Yes, right.
Right.
Absolutely.
And not at our Constitution's expense. I think we've done that so long and so far that's what's gotten us into this mess. That what is that show I keep saying? We're mad as hell and not going to take it anymore. And
well, the important thing is you got to understand that you've got to convince other people to agree.
And we have. That's what's good about my group. We now need to go to the people that are running. We have a lot of active people. We have a lot of people that are ready, willing, and able, and
it's the principle of multiplication. I mean, each one of us go out and tell 10 more people, and those 10 tell 10. I mean, and it is a grassroots effort. I mean, it has really taken
like a smoldering wildfire.
It is.
Yeah, and I can't stress enough. Most of the people in my group in Ron Paul, not to say that they're not wonderful too, but most are like me and Rachel. Never done a thing to anybody that's never done anything, and they're frustrated about economics. And if they need to come on board, we need to get involved, or we're going to have nothing left to fight for. And that's where we feel with all the issues that's coming up, and
apathy gets you nowhere.
Absolutely. And I think that's what Ron Paul's done, is he's shown us we don't have to just, we have to have apathy because there's no one else.
we have a candidate we believe in. Now we need to translate that, you're absolutely right, to locally, but we're not going to compromise. I'm not saying all the issues, they don't have to be Ron Paul 100%. Okay, guys, I see. I'm definitely not out of time. Paul, we're definitely going to have to have you back. And anybody has questions for Paul, I think they're going to air your, do you have an email address or your phone number?
Yeah.
Say your email real quick.
ITSC, PAC, THC, @yahoo.com.
All right. And I thank my panel, and I think that's about all the time we have for...
I don't have music, but...
Go ahead, we started bad, we can end bad.